Yo everyone, you're listening to Outside the Box. I'm here with Louis West. Congratulations on the win. It's good to see you back in action. You haven't had the easiest lead up to this fight, so just talk to me about what you've had to overcome to even get in the ring tonight.
Yeah, so I haven't really gone much too deep into it or give really anyone an insight of what happened, but I didn't fail my brain scan as such, but they was going to take my licence off me and I had to go see a neuropsychologist. I didn't know if I was going to be able to box again, to be honest, and I've trained for a fight in May, and then it came close, and then I was told that I've got to go see a neuropsychologist because I've got I can't remember what it is anyway, but it's probably from boxing, but I passed that, but I just got through it all and I carried on training and I've stayed in the gym, and I think tonight I deserve that tonight. You know, I think I ain't had the easiest of routes. I think but you know what, in a sense, what happened to me, it was a bit of a blessing in disguise because it made me realise how much I love boxing and how much of a big part of my life it is, and it made me realise that this is what I want.
Yeah. With that, you've been out of the ring for nearly a year, and like you said, you was training for a fight in May. You looked like you could do another 6 rounds after the 6 you did tonight. Is that due to how hard you work in camp, or do you just stay ready?
Well, all thanks to this fuck, yeah.
If he could do another 6, he should have been doing them 6 faster and harder.
No, it's all thanks to these. To be honest with you, I've been to a few gyms. You know, not like as a professional. I've been professional with Arthur I've been with Arthur now about 7 years. Been with him, and longer than that. Yeah. It's been about 10 years, but I had a break in between there. And I did a bit of spells at other places, and it just I do my most learning there. I'm not going to start saying that is better than this gym, but like I say, for example, like I say, that's where I found my home, and I feel like that's where I'm becoming a better fighter all the time. I'm always learning, and that's what boxing's about. Yeah. And he puts us through it, but he always says, even when we're struggling, there's a reason for it. Yeah. Trust me. And every time it works. Yeah. You know, so and that's a massive thing in boxing. You got to trust the people you're working with, and 100% is like a second father figure to me. I give all my trust to Harvard, you know. Yeah.
We think it was the best we've seen you box tonight. Are you happy with your performance overall?
Yeah, I'm happy with what I did. I mean, they just come off 2 draws, and as most people know, a draw on the road usually is at 2 wins, really. It's just that they don't usually get the nod, but I'm happy with what I did. I think a couple of things we got to go back and work on. Got caught with a left hook, not moving my head, told me off as soon as I went back to the corner, but these are fine margins, aren't they, that I'm talking about, and he'll tell you, all my coaches will tell you, like, probably my own worst critic. Yeah. I think tonight I'm gonna just give myself a pat on the back, and I think I deserve it.
I think you did very well. Yeah. You targeted the body a lot, and you threw a lot of uppercuts. Was that part of a game plan?
We don't do game plans, and this is honest.
Part of his repetition.
Yeah.
It's part of stuff we do in the gym, day in, day out. All these different combinations, it's just repetition. Yeah. And then you get them off, there'll be moments to get that off to set something else up. That's what we do. Against a journeyman, you've just got to go in and do what you've been doing in the gym, really, you know what I mean? You don't know really what they're going to turn up like. If you get a title fight, and you know who's in front of you, then you can start looking at mistakes, what they do, or how we can capitalise on that. Yeah. And I'm sure that we'll get to that stage with him, and then you have game plan A, game plan B, game plan C. Yeah. But these run-of-the-mill fights, you know, when you're fighting these away fighters, you know, you can't work on a plan because, to be fair, and I know it could happen in a title fight, but he could have pulled out you to get a late replacement in. Yeah. Could have been a southpaw. So then you're relying on what you've been doing in the gym against the southpaw. Yeah. You have to resort back. You have to be able to adapt in the ring.
Yeah.
Not just with us, tell him, you have to be able to see and adapt yourself as well.
Yeah.
Great fighters can do that and adapt as well.
That's we do. We do the lands, we do the circles. This is just stuff I've been. This is like tonight. It's been a build-up. This has been like 7 years in that workout boxing academy gym that we've been doing this for 7 years, and you get better at it with time, and that's what's happening. It's just repetition. So yeah.
I was just mentioned about title fights and stuff like that. What is next for you?
Well, that's kind of out my hands, isn't it? But that's where I want to be. I want to be in these fights. I think I prove that I'm good enough to be fighting for area titles. I believe that. I believe in myself, and it's just about getting the opportunity. And if the phone rings, fortunately there's people who've got titles, and I have one for calling people out. But you know that kind of like go a bit dormant and you don't really hear. But like it'd be great if like the scene. I'm gonna go down after this. This is my last fight at welterweight. Yeah. I'm gonna start. You know, if I can get
Unless a central area comes
unless
up.
unless a central area fight comes up, central area, and then yeah, we'll stick at welterweight. But the plan is to go down now. Start campaigning at super light or lightweight, whichever. Day before Wayne we'll do lightweight, but if the same day we'll do 10-2 or something like that. Yeah.
I think my final thing is: are you going to take some time out, or are you looking to get straight back in?
I'm going on holiday on Monday. I'm going away with my partner and 2 kids. I'd just like to say as well, massive thank you to my partner Amber, because she's massively helped me in this camp. Both been eating really healthy, and she's, you know, put up with my moods, and I take my hat off to her because she's got a lot of pressure on her shoulders, and I'm out the house quite a lot, and she looks after my 2 babies, and yeah, she's been cooking good food for me. It's the best I've ever ate. Honestly, I ain't just saying this. I woke up this morning 10:08, not even trying. I drank 3 litres of water yesterday. I could have come in at 10:04, 10:03. I could have done it. You know, I had to eat to get up to 10:10. So I'm just a bloated up 10:10 today sort of thing. And that's down to my partner Amber. She's been really good and helped me in that retrospect.
Any sponsors you'd like to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank TDB Tuning, my good friend Terry Benj, who's supported me throughout, Cave Street Fishery, Carl McGlone. I've got Tiger Sports, Daryl and Luke Jackson, Daryl Coleman, and Wayne Seaton for Seaton's Decorators. I've got S&R Decorators, Russell Smith, and who else have I got? Let me think. And James Atkinson Roofing. Really grateful for all of them. Every one of them. Without their help, it wouldn't be possible what I do, because it helps me fund my boxing career. Yeah, thank you.